our sole scorer in the first quarter with all 7. We started the second quarter, the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, we got a basket from Drew Hayes, and we got a nice cut and lay-in from Cage Kingsley. So that's been good to see a little more diversity in the offense.
Well, Christian Larson went out of the game after getting hit either in the nose or the mouth. He was bleeding pretty profusely.
Yeah.
And they're cleaning up the blood off the floor. Apparently one of the officials noticed it during the play. So while we got a moment, let's give you some of our game sponsors. I'll tell you what, we can't do without you sponsors. We love all of you. Thank you for coming on board. The Carpet House, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Capsil, a Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, the Eaton Corporation, Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. We're still waiting for a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer tonight. And, of course, our tip-off sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals. Thank you very much to some of our sponsors here for WLCN and Lincoln Railer basketball in 2022-2023.
Yeah, Larson, I think, just booked it out of the gym. Might be almost not, I don't want to say emergency because I think he was probably fine, but maybe a little dental emergency there. I saw his mom, who is, again, is a coworker of mine at EIU, and him just sprint out of the gym there. So we'll hope that he's okay. Wish him the best of health, of course. They're getting the blood cleaned up, and it's taken a while, so there's no shortage of it.
Never want to see anybody get hurt, and right. I can relate to dental emergencies. They're no fun.
Yeah,
they're absolutely no fun whatsoever.
He was distraught, to say the least, and there was quite a bit of blood, and they are still cleaning up the blood there. So I don't know how that happened. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. So the only thing I can assume is maybe he caught an elbow somewhere. I mean, that would be the thing. I wouldn't imagine that from just a hand kind of poking in, maybe you would get that kind of injury, but must have caught an elbow somewhere would be my guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see how everybody responds. This is a little bit of a long stoppage in play at this point. You know, Mattoon had some momentum going into the second quarter, but Railer's off to a 4-0 start here on behalf of the baskets from Kingsley and Hayes.
Jermaine Jackson, number 24 into the basketball game for the Green Wave. So Lincoln sets up with the press ahead 11-7, 6:01 to go here in the half.
Ooh, little shove there by the Mattoon point guard to get open.
Mosley and Powers try to bring it up. Kingsley with nice hands, and it went right back to Mosley. Quickly up to Grace. Grace throws it up. Cook comes down with a rebound. Quickly to Kingsley.
Grace wanted a foul there, but Peyton did a good job just being straight up with those long arms.
Kingsley, a little shake and bake out front. Hayes. They play catch out front. Now Kingsley going to dribble it to Hayes. Hayes left wing. Gowan. Kingsley. Schilling. Cook. They work it around the perimeter. Cook, Gowan nearly swiped away by Powers. Back out Cook. Step back three. Up, no good. And the rebound goes to 24 Jackson. Jackson ahead to Powers. Now the Lincoln defense sets up. Goes in the corner, Grace. Grace, cross-court Mosley. Mosley, Jackson. Jackson out to Mosley. Mattoon spreading the floor even more and looking to get Smith on the back of the 1-2-2.
Good trap there, good trap. Oh, let him out. Thought we might have got a turnover out of that one. Ooh,
Mosley walked out front. Yep. That was pretty obvious.
Yep, got a little casual with it and caught it and walked casually up, and too many steps.
If you're going to wear two different color shoes like his, you're going to draw attention to your feet.
Yeah, that is 100%. You're right. You don't see that a lot with two different pairs of shoes. You know, somewhere, the funny thing about that, somewhere there's he's got a black shoe and a white shoe, and there's the opposite shoes. The opposite field. Oh, up
Bivin, nice play in to Cook, up and good, and Peyton Cook gets 9.
That play's worked twice now, and we will go back to it until they figure it out.
Ball thrown away by Mattoon. Saucy picks it up. Saucy back in the basketball game for the Rail Splitters, along with Jake Bivin. Kingsley ahead to Schilling. Schilling out front, Saucy. Saucy, Bivin. Cook posting up inside. Cook kicks it to Kingsley, back out front, Bivin. Bivin fake to Cook, goes Saucy. Saucy, Schilling to Bivin. Bivin. 15-footer, high archer, up and good.
Rainbow.
Lincoln 15, Mattoon 7. 4:18 to go here in the second quarter. And Mattoon throws it away again. Oh, and nearly saved in bounds. Saucy got out of the way of it. Here comes Kingsley on the run. Kingsley, Schilling. There's Saucy out front. Bivin thought about the three, going to take it down the lane. Great pass, Cook, up and good. Oh, and a timeout from Mattoon.
All right. Here we go.